single-edged knife with a pointed tip. Light sharp weapon. It has a metallic blade with one blunt and one sharp edge, one tapering end and a wooden handle. Injuries caused stab wound, wedge shaped penetrating wound, incisor wound, perforating wound. Medical legal aspect, dangerous weapon used for homicide. Suicide injuries are also common. Sickle description is a moderately heavy, sharp cutting edge weapon consisting of a wooden handle and a metallic blade with a sharp concave and blunt convex end and a hilt in between. Blade has two pointed tip. Injuries caused by cutting edge, stab, perforating incisor, jaw wound, laceration with a serrated margin by the tip, punctured and penetrating wound by the handle, abrasion condition, laceration, fracture. Medical legal aspect, importance, used as a weapon of homicide, dangerous weapon rarely used for suicidal purpose. Half edge, half single-edged, half double-edged knife with pointed tip. Description: light sharp weapon with half single edge and half double edge. It has a metallic blade with half blunt and half sharp edge on one side and completely sharp edge on the other side. A tapering end and a wooden handle. Injuries caused stab wound, spindle shaped, penetrating wound, incisor wound, perforating wound. Medical legal aspect, dangerous weapon used for homicide. Suicidal injuries are also common. Kitchen knife. Description: light sharp weapon. It has a metallic blade with one blunt and sharp and tapering and a wooden handle. Injuries caused stab wound, wedge shaped, penetrating wound, incisor wound, perforating wound. Medical legal aspect, dangerous weapon used for homicide. Suicidal injuries are also common. Ice pick. Description: light sharp weapon. It has a metal blade with a pointed end and a plastic handle. Injuries caused stab, penetrating injury, incisor wound, perforating wound, pithing, infanticide. Medical legal aspect, dangerous weapon, homicide and suicide injuries are possible. Hand shovel. Description: light blunt weapon with a pointed tip at the end and two pointed tips at the back corners of the blade. It has a wooden hand and a metallic blade, concave on one side, convex on the other side with a blunt edge and pointed tip. Injuries caused penetrating injury, laceration condition for fracture. Medical legal importance, accident injuries are common. Rare homicide injuries. Axe. Description: heavy, sharp, cutting edge weapon consisting of a metal blade colored red with has two surfaces with a sharp edge and four borders and a wooden handle fitted opposite to a sharp edge. Injuries produced by the blade: chop wound, incisor wound, fracture of the bones by the handle, abrasion condition, laceration, and fractures. Medical legal importance, used as a weapon of homicide, dangerous weapon, cause grievous at rare accident injuries. Bar-based blade. Description: light, sharp, unstable weapon. It has a metal blade and a plastic handle. Incisor wound, abrasion. Medical legal aspect, usual accidental injuries, cutthroat injuries, suicidal cutthroat injuries, sometimes homicidal. Dangerous weapon. Pickaxe. Moderately blunt, heavy weapon, wooden handle, metallic blade which is tapering at one end and flat at the other end. Injuries caused a pointed ended stab wound, penetrating injury, broad ended stab wound, scalp injury, incisor wound, laceration, chop wound. Medical legal aspect, used as a weapon of homicide, dangerous weapon can cause a grievous hurt. Hammer. Heavy, blunt, non-flexible weapon, has a metallic part and a wooden handle. Injuries caused a fracture, alias signature, split, laceration condition. Medical legal importance: interpret the type of weapon, interpret the relative position of assailant and victim. Dangerous weapon causes grievous hurt, trace evidence. Nylon rope. Light, blunt weapon, flexible, made of nylon, blue nylon fibers. Injuries produced a pattern of condition, pattern abrasion, rope burns. Strangulation. Ligature mark is horizontally placed below the level of thyroid cartilage. Hanging, it is oblique, placed above the thyroid cartilage. Trace evidence. Medical legal importance: to differentiate hanging from strangulation, to find out material used upon pattern and trace evidence of the ligature mark. Rope. Coir rope. Description: light, blunt weapon, flexible, made of square fibers. Injuries produced by pattern condition, pattern abrasion, rope burns. Strangulation. Ligature mark is horizontally placed below the level of the thyroid cartilage. In hanging, it is obliquely placed above the thyroid cartilage. Trace evidence. Medical legal importance: to differentiate hanging from strangulation, to find out material used based on pattern and trace evidence of the ligature mark. Pins. Light pointed weapon, injuries caused penetrating and perforating wound, abrasion, concealed wound, infanticide, used to prick to vital areas such as front and back of the neck, inner canthus of eye, axilla, genitals, palate, anterior frontal. Medical legal importance: dangerous weapon used as a weapon of homicide, used in infanticide. Razor blade. Description: light, sharp, cutting edge weapon. It has a got 2 flat surface and 4 edges oppositely placed. 2 long edges are sharp and other 2 end blunt. Injuries caused an incised wound, abrasion, medical legal importance, usually suicidal hesitation, cuts, homicide, dangerous weapon, rifled cartilage, description, penetrating weapon, firearm with a bullet and gunpowder as propellant. Injuries caused penetrating wound, perforating wound, burn injury, grazed abrasion, medical legal importance, dangerous weapon likely to cause death. To find out the range of firing, type of injury suffered, direction of firing, entry and exit wound, position of victim. To find out the description of the weapon. Shotgun cartridge, penetrating weapon with multiple pellets and gunpowder as a propellant, black powder, smokeless and semi-smokeless in a plastic or cardboard disc. Injuries caused penetrating wound, perforating wound, burns, abrasion, medical legal importance, dangerous weapon likely to cause death. To find out the range of the firing, type of injury suffered, direction of firing, entry and exit wound, position of victim. To find out alleged weapon. Metal cycle chain, a description, heavy blunt weapon, a quadrangular blood edge, loop on the surface, injury caused patterned contusion, patterned abrasion, split laceration, fracture skull, fractured long bones, medical legal importance likely to cause death, homicide, strangulation, accidental machine injury. Metallic rod, description, metallic heavy blunt non-flexible weapon, injuries caused trembling, contusion, split laceration, fracture of the bones, medical legal importance, interpret the type of weapon, interpret the relative position of assailant and victim, dangerous weapon, cause grievous hurt, raise evidence, wooden plank. Heavy blunt weapon made of wood, injuries caused trembling, bruises, split laceration, fractures of bones, abrasion, medical legal importance, used as a weapon of homicide, dangerous weapon can cause grievous hurt, dagger, description. Moderately heavy, sharp weapon with a pointed tip. It has 3 parts, a spindle-shaped, double-edged metal blade with a pointed tip. Wooden handle and a metallic guard which cause hilt injuries. Injuries caused a stab wound, incisor wound, abrasion, suicidal or homicidal injuries. Medical legal importance, dangerous weapon gives an indication of weapon used. Length of injury corresponds to width of the blade, width to thickness of blade, depth to length of the blade. Rifled firearm, revolver. Rifled firearm have a 2 to 20 spiral groove at the inner surface of the barrel. Spiral grooving made on the inner surface of the barrel is known as rifling. Rifling increases the penetrating power of the bullet by imparting rotationary motion to the bullet, ensures a greater accuracy and a longer range. Types, a long barreled for example rifle, a short barreled for example revolver, pistol. Medical legal importance, a dangerous weapon, cause grievous hurt. To find out the range of firing, type of injury suffered, direction of firing, entry and exit wound, position of victim. To find out the description of a weapon. Smooth bore firearm. Smooth bore firearm, also known as shotguns. The inner surface of the barrel is uniformly smooth. The projectile in this weapon is pellet. For example, a single barreled, double barreled, short barreled, for example, carbines, long barreled, for example, musket, muzzle loading, breech loading, medical legal importance, a dangerous weapon, cause grievous hurt. To find out the range of firing, type of injury suffered, direction of firing, entry and exit wound, position of victim. To find out the description of weapon. Sword, talabar, description, heavy, sharp weapon with a pointed tip, has 3 parts, a single edged metal blade with a pointed tip, metallic handle and a metallic guard which cause hilt injuries, stab wound, incisor wound, abrasion, suicidal or homicidal injuries. Dangerous weapon gives an indication of weapon used. Length of injury corresponds to the width of the blade, width to thickness of blade, depth to length of the blade. Kudari, light sharp weapon with a half single edge and a half double edge. It has a metallic blade with a half blunt and a half sharp on one end, a completely sharp edge on the other side, tapering end and a wooden handle. Injuries caused a stab wound, spindle shaped, penetrating wound, incisor wound, perforating wound. Thank you.